Yo, what up with it, YouTube? Real Boss TVA 15. You already know what it is, man. I know I'm a couple minutes late. Black folks are always late, but shit, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how it go, man. Y'all go ahead, get you know what I'm saying, get your drink, get your smoke, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, get that ready. I'm gonna let a few people get up in here and we're gonna get straight to business. You know what I'm saying? I know the last live we did, we turned up, man. It did some good numbers, you know what I'm saying? But today we're gonna talk about. I really want to focus on this phone recording that a lot of people is pushing out because I'm trying to figure out how much truth is into this phone recording that they got. But also, like y'all already know, Straight Drop and Cornelious, they went to court today. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna cover that. I actually got a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to cover everything today, but we're gonna cover some stuff. Let's just give it a minute, let some people join, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna turn up. Shout out to Tanya and Lovely Giving.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Damn, Ben Mark shot this too. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Malik, Mama said you're not getting homework for
All I need is one scale, a couple bells. Came in this shit by myself. Dolph, why you fuck this girl? Shit, cause I'm a player. Quarterback, no NFL. All I need is one couple bells. Came in this shit by myself. Dolph, why you fuck?
Damn, it sound like my shit got an echo like a mug. Man, y'all let me know what it sound like. It sound like my shit echoing like a bitch. Hold on. Damn, it sound like my shit got an echo like a mug. Man, y'all let me know what it sound like. It sound like my shit echoing like a bitch. Hold on. Damn, it sound like my shit got an echo like a mug. Man, y'all let me know what it sound like. It sound like my shit echoing like a bitch. Hold on. Oh, my bad, my friends. My bad, my friend. I think I see the problem here. This is the problem. Okay. I see the problem, my friend. All right, so we back, man. I had to get that shit right.
All I need is one scale, a couple bells. Came in this shit by myself. Dolph, why you fuck this girl? Shit, cause I'm a player. Quarterback, no NFL. Ay, all I need is one.
All right, so you know what I'm saying. So what's the name? Straight Drop and Cornelius. They had their little court date today. But we're gonna look at that. I mean, this shit kind of interesting to me because, like, really on the cool, I don't like to see none of that shit, bro. Like niggas getting shit life, you know what I'm saying? Life sensitive. Even what happened with Dolph, it's all just a whole lot. Just to see what the judge trying to drop on them and shit, man. All them charges. You know, the first one carried life and shit. I'm like, damn. And they still trying to get their lawyer stuff together and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Which that might be kind of a disadvantage for them right now. It might be a disadvantage for them, you know what I'm saying? Because situations like that, you want to have a lawyer already with you every step of the way. But we're gonna see. But we're gonna take a look at that first. Then we're gonna talk about some things. Let me see. Yeah, my bad. I had to get situated. I'm on Russian shit. Let me see.
So Cornelious Smith. Smith, good morning. Smith, we'll actually raise your right hand with your handcuffs. So I'm going to tell you've been indicted by the grand jury. Smith, you charged in indictment 22-00014 with the offense of first-degree murder. Smith, that offense carries a sentence of life in prison. The state of Tennessee could also file a notice to seek the death penalty or to seek life in prison without the possibility of parole. You've also indicted in count 2 of this case, Mr. Smith, in charge of criminal attempt to commit a felony to commit first-degree murder. That Class A felony carries anywhere from 50 to 60 years in prison. Count 3, Mr. Smith, charges you with being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, alleging that you've been convicted of an aggravated assault. That's a felony with statutory elements involved violence and attempted use of violence. That B felony also carries 8 to 30 years in prison. This offense occurred after July 1st, 2021. That's an 85% sentence, Mr. Smith. If you're convicted of that crime, you have to serve 85% of that sentence. You've also been charged with employing firearms in the commission of a felony offense. That C felony carries anywhere from 3 to 15 years in prison. The gun charge is a 100% sentence, Mr. Smith. If you're convicted of a gun charge, you have to serve 100% of that sentence. You have to run consecutive to attempted murder. You've also been indicted by the grand jury and charged with theft of property. And that.
All right, now I just pause that for a minute so y'all can just look at it and just so I don't have to keep on. They might try to say something, but what I really want y'all to do is just because a lot of people was questioning. They getting charged with this, they getting charged with that. Listen to all the charges that they getting and the details on it. I had to watch this a couple of times myself.
All I needed.
So let's see here.
SC felony carries
All I need
15 years in prison. So Smith, you understand what you charged, sir? Yes, sir. Smith, you have an attorney. You are in the process of trying to hire an attorney right now, sir? Yes, sir. Who's going to hire an attorney for you, Mr. Smith? Okay. Have you talked to an attorney yet? Yes. Do you know what attorney you're trying to hire, Mr. Smith? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. How much time do you need in order to get an attorney hired for you, Mr. Smith? About another week. You think you'd have a lawyer in a week, sir? A week and a half, 2 weeks, yes, sir. Have a seat for a second. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Shout out Sean Breezy.
Johnson. Ms. Johnson, good morning, sir. Ms. Johnson, in that indictment 2103333, you are indicted for the same similar conduct, brother. Let me rephrase that. As in 2200014, brother, you're indicted for the same conduct as your co-defendant, Mr. Cornelious Smith. Count one charge you for first-degree murder. Again, that carries a sentence of life in prison if convicted. Life under Tennessee law, Mr. Johnson, is construed to be 60 calendar years. You have to serve 51 years of that sentence before you become eligible for release. Attempted first-degree murder carries 15 to 60 years in prison. Being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm carries 8 to 30 years in prison. Employing a firearm in commission of attempted murder carries anywhere from 6 to 15 years in prison. That gun charge is 100% sentence, Mr. Johnson. If you're convicted of using a gun, employing it in an attempted murder, you have
See,
to
we want to
serve,
go back to where they
minimum
said for the
6 years,
first charge. It's
8
like,
to 30.
so they saying they said it carries a life. So
Johnson,
like, look, this is what I'm trying to say. On that charge, the first charge, the murder charge, they don't say a minimum on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying a minimum. They're just saying like this carry a life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, that's tough.
good morning, sir. Ms. Johnson, in that indictment 2103333, you are indicted for the same similar conduct, brother. Let me rephrase that. As in 2200014, brother, you're indicted for the same conduct as your co-defendant, Mr. Cornelious Smith. Count one charge you for first-degree murder. Again, that carries a sentence of life in prison if convicted. Life under Tennessee law, Mr. Johnson, is construed to be 60 calendar years. You have to serve 51 years of that sentence before you become eligible for release. Attempted first-degree murder carries 15 to 60 years in prison. Being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm carries 8 to 30 years in prison. Employing a firearm in commission of attempted murder carries anywhere from 6 to 15 years in prison. That gun charge is 100% sentence, Mr. Johnson. If you're convicted of using a gun, employing a gun in an attempted murder, you have to serve minimum sentence of 6 years at 100%. No sentence you have to run consecutively. You've also been indicted for theft of property. That C felony carries 3 to 15 years in prison. You have a second indictment. That apparently was superseded by the other indictment, which I just read into the record. 1210333 charged for first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and theft of property. Now, do you understand the charges against you, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an attorney, sir?
Working on
You're working on hiring an attorney. Mr. Johnson, who's going to hire an attorney for you, sir?
it. Okay.
How long will it take you to get a lawyer, Mr. Justin Johnson?
I can't answer it. I don't know.
How much time do you want me to continue your case so that you and your family can hire an attorney, sir?
2 weeks.
Ms. Johnson, if you tell me that Judge Coffey, I cannot afford an attorney, I will appoint an attorney for you. Do you understand it, sir?
I can afford it.
You can afford an attorney. Ms. Smith said it for a second also. Ms. Smith, if you tell me that you cannot afford an attorney, I will appoint a lawyer for you also. Do you understand it, sir? You tell me that you can afford an attorney. Ms. Johnson, Ms. Smith, you do not need the court to appoint an attorney for you. Is that correct? Ms. Smith, you told me you can have an attorney hired in a week or two. Mr. Johnson, you told me you don't know how long it would take you to hire an attorney.
I don't know how my people gotta do it. I don't know. I can't say.
When would you like to be back in court so you can let me know whether or not you were able to hire an attorney, Mr. Johnson?
About a week.
About a week.
About a week.
Mr. Hackett, you handle this case with St. Mr. Griffiths.
Yes, sir.
You're both asking for a week, is that correct?
I should know something in a week.
Mr. Hagerman, was Friday of next week, the 28th of January, is the next week.
Precious fine. Yes, sir.
Mr. Smith, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to continue your case until Friday, January 28th. That will give you about 9 days to see if you get a lawyer hired. Now, if you come back on Friday, 28th of January, and you tell me that you cannot afford an attorney, I will appoint an attorney for you. I will appoint a private lawyer for you, somebody who's qualified to handle the most serious cases in the state of Tennessee. I will appoint a lawyer for you if you tell me you're not an attorney. Now, I cannot let you sit in jail week after week, month after month without an attorney. Violate your rights. You understand this, sir?
But you see, they're saying, like, I mean, we all know this is a serious case, but like, what I'm trying to say is they really is trying to get them boys, you know what I'm saying? Life shit. You gonna see, like, dang.
Mr. Johnson, you have any questions, sir? Mr. Smith, you have any questions? I'll see you both back in court on Friday, January 28th. If you have a lawyer hired, that's fine. If not, I'm going to appoint an attorney for you. You can both step back in the back. Thank y'all for bringing Mr. Smith and Mr. Johnson to report for me.
What up, B Weezy?
We call the court to recess. Everyone to remain seated.
We'll stand at the recess. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I'll see you in 9 days. Thank y'all for being here today. Be safe. See you in 9 days. Be careful. Yes, sir.
Did the family already leave? You know, Joe? They're right there. They're right here. Y'all slow down like 4 feet this one. For the buckets.
We got hay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see that. Beautiful. Much better.
All right, we ready?
Step up.
This is Paul Hagerman, Hagerman, with the District Attorney's Office.
Okay, so we saw, but what exactly happened today?
Today we had the 2 defendants, Mr. Johnson and Mr. Smith, in court for the first time on the murder of Adolph Thornton, young Dolph. It was set for arraignment. Both of the defendants asked for more time to get attorneys hired. So we'll come back in about a week and a half for that.
You know, understanding that they don't have attorneys right now, how long can they sit in jail?
Our judges here try to get people attorneys fast. They don't want them just sitting in jail. Now, these defendants have a right to hire an attorney, of their choosing. Sometimes it can take a defendant up to a month to do that. This judge wants to make sure these defendants have an attorney, sooner rather than later. And so we're coming back in about a week and a half at the request of the defendants.
They still have no bond, right?
They still have no bond.
Understanding that at this point in time, only 2 people have been arrested in regards to young Dolph's shooting. Do we know of any other arrests? Do we know we can move on right now?
All I can say is the investigation goes on.
Is Mr. Barnett, he was in Indiana in jail. He's charged as an accessory after the fact. Is he back in Memphis? Has he been extradited back?
My understanding is he's still in Indianapolis.
When is he going to be extradited? Do y'all know?
I don't know.
Any
I don't.
details?
Obviously, with this case, we're in the very beginning stages, but in regards to how long this thing will go on in trial, what are we looking at?
we're at the beginning stages, the very beginning. This is literally, their first court date. So it's, it's hard to answer that. This is a process, though, as y'all know. Y'all covered these cases before. Once they get attorneys, we'll start from there. We're in a courtroom that moves fast and expeditiously, and we'll just see where we're at month by month. But I think, Memphis wants some closure to this thing, and family, and we do too.
When a case like this, obviously high profile, there's so many rumors, so many people, saying stuff, whatever. Does that make things more difficult on your office?
Don't really pay attention much to the rumors, and I don't have much social media or things like this. I know who the victim was, familiar with him, know what he meant to Memphis and what he symbolized with regard to, being a self-made person and the grit and grind of Memphis. And we need to get some justice in this case.
Paul, you've been a very busy man. I'm talking about with the Lorenzo Wright case and now this on your hands. It never gets easy coming in contact with these families, obviously.
Well, dealing with the families is, you have to have hard conversations with them, but it's one of the best things about this job is getting to meet these families and talk with them, and they share with you, personal details and things about, the victims, and there's some meaningful conversations and some meaningful meetings with the families. So that's not the hard part of the job.
Have you had communication with Dolph's family?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you can share, or?
They're very interested in the prosecution of this case. His mother's actually sick today, so she's not here, but some other family members are here, and they're going to, I look forward to meeting with all of them pretty soon.
Obviously, great detective work and everything, but we talked about 500 tips in this case. Would we be at this point if it wasn't for the public's help?
Tips came in from the very start. These detectives worked nonstop. They literally didn't sleep for at least a week or so once this thing happened. I think as far as what has led to the charges and the investigation and things like that, you just have to stay tuned in various court dates and things like that.
So you're still not releasing a motive or anything?
At this point, I wouldn't be allowed to comment on stuff like that.
Understanding the eyes are on Memphis right now, in the music world, all around the world. Just understanding, getting this thing right. Are we at the point where, again, we can go to trial, even though the trial hasn't been set, but we can go knowing that these two, from the DA's office, you all have strong evidence against them?
We wouldn't be here without strong evidence against them. We're confident, and y'all saw the video from November 17th when the two people shot and murdered Dolph. We got the two people in court today.
More arrests could still come?
Investigation ongoing.
Can we say who was wearing that Bass Pro hat?
I couldn't comment on details like that.
Since they've been here, have they any complaints about their incarceration here, or anything they have to say being in jail?
I haven't heard from either one of them.
Thanks so much.
All right, y'all.
Thank you.
So with that being said, that should answer a lot of questions that a lot of people was wondering. You know what I'm saying? They was thinking, is this person going to get charged with that? Is this person going to get charged with that? They both getting charged with the first degree, which they say carries a life sentence, and they had to do at least 55 of that. And they didn't say it was a minimum on that one. So that's the one that really hit hard. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that really hit hard. The life sentence they're gonna have to do, if they get that, they don't got no minimum to it. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like all the other charges you heard them say, well, minimum of this, and then maximum of that. They just said that well, I guess the minimum is 55. You know what I'm saying? 55. So when you look at that, man, I just hate seeing that type of stuff, just period, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't wish nothing on nobody. So now before I get into this recording, a phone recording, I think I'm gonna show y'all something. This little documentary put together. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably run that real quick. Let some more people get up in here. Let me see if I can find it though. Shit. Yeah, but yeah, man. All them charges, man. That's I don't know, man. I'm done. I'm speechless. You know what I'm saying on that part. And none of them have a lawyer yet, which that was kind of shocking too. You know what I'm saying? That none of them have a lawyer yet. Now, give me a second. I gotta pull up this video I'm looking for right now. Let me see here. Oh, this gotta be it. Assassin, what's up with it, man? Let me see here.
Ain't nothing. What's going on, my G? You alright?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Already.
You already see. I mean, shit. You already see the charges, man.
Hell yeah.
That type of shit gonna make a nigga tell something. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yeah. I think they might be just trying to play it by ear. They're trying to see what kind of lawyer they can get. See what kind of
Hmm.
money they can scrape up. See what's the best option they got before they even waste their money. That's what they thinking about.
Yeah, because remember they said when they asked them, how long you think it'll take for you to get a lawyer? He said, "Shit, I don't know."
Hmm.
Then the first dude said like a week. So then Straight Drop said like maybe a week. You know what I'm saying? But and at first he said, "I don't know," and he was like, "Well, how long? How much longer do you want me to? You know what I'm saying? Stretch
Right.
this out because I need to know." He's like maybe like a week or 2 weeks. But they both said that they do have somebody that's gonna help them pay for a lawyer. They opt out of the motherfucking court appointed attorney
Hmm.
because you see they was trying to get it to them fast, right? You see if you caught that, they was like,
Right.
so we will go ahead and give you. You know what I'm
They
saying? If you
said
said you don't
hell
know,
nah.
you don't know. They like shit. Let's run this. We can be back here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can go.
Exactly.
And he said we'll give you. And he also said we'll give you a court appointed lawyer that handle these high profile cases too.
Right. They just playing like you know how most people do when they get charged for something. They act like that for the first couple to push it off about a month or two. They'll play the game with them and say, yeah, we got a lawyer, and then we don't got a lawyer. And then when they find out what's really going on, what they got, then they're like, all right, give me that court appointed then. Give me that court appointed. I'll just go ahead and take the charges.
Yeah. See, that's the other thing I'm gonna look at too is that I seen like I don't know how true it is, but they saying that dude Jerry Owens or whatever, they saying that he was arrested before any of them, and then he got his charges dropped or something.
See what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying. That's why they looking at it kind of like, don't waste no money on no lawyer right now because they might don't have nothing on it. They might have to let us go.
See, and you could tell the way Straight Drop looking like he know who told him or something, man.
Right.
He's sitting up there looking. The other dude. What's so crazy? The other dude, the Cornelius dude, he kind of looked like he got a little bit of shaking him, like he concerned a little bit, right? But
Yeah.
Straight Drop, he just looked pissed.
Right.
He's sitting down and so boy, he was, he talking like, yes sir, and all that. But Straight Drop like, shit, I don't know. I don't know. It's whatever, however long it takes. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, sir,
Right.
we can't do how long it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how they try to, how they
And
talk.
they might be playing to say like you don't want to hop off the first couple of days you go to trial or get on the news and come out with a high power lawyer, and then that's when the
Hmm.
internet start going crazy again. Oh, yo got in them paid for the lawyer, and you know what I'm saying? They already did it, so
Yeah,
they said let us take this slow so we kind of figure out something to do in the background and get people not watching us so with the public eye. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. At least give them some time to figure out what they really know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you heard the dude at the press conference ask the officer, they said, so if is it gonna go to trial? And it's like it's possibly to go to trial. And they was like, do you feel like you have all? He said, we wouldn't even be here if we didn't feel like we have. And then they asked him, could you at least tell us who was in the Bass Pro hat? He said, I can't give out them details right now. You feel me? So that's why I be looking at that so I can catch them little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically saying they know which shooter was which. You feel me?
Right,
At least
right,
they know,
right.
yeah. And they said we wouldn't even be here if we didn't know.
Dang.
Yeah. But like I say, there it goes. Like, man, they trying to give him the life sentence for the murder.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like, you know what I'm saying, like for the attempted murder, and shit. But I'm thinking once it should go into play, if they have to take a plea or whatever, they're gonna drop some of them charges. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
that's what
saying?
I was saying too. That's what I was saying too.
Yeah, they just piling it up on them right now, just so it's like, hey, whichever way you try to go, we got you this way.
We
You feel
got you,
me?
yup.
We got you either way, nigga. That's how they trying to play it. What's up with it.com?
What's up, man?
Shit, slow motion. What's going down?
Ain't none. Just hopping on, checking you out, seeing what's up.
Already, man. Yeah, we were just watching the little court hearing that straight drop, and it's crazy that because they had both of them together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, do they got the death penalty in Memphis?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat, anybody in the chat, do you know if they got the death penalty out there?
Also, chat, what y'all drinking on, man? What y'all drinking on? What y'all drinking on? What you drinking on, boss?
Shit, I finna sip me a little bit of probably, I don't know, I might sip some of this little Belvedere shit I still got left.
Damn, Bellevue, man. I remember had a bad experience, man. Had a bad experience.
Yeah, bad experience, man. I didn't even want to talk about it. Yeah, man. But
So, who's all being charged? Because I just jumped on. I missed the first part, bro. Is it like how many people? Is it just 3 still, or what?
well, the third one, you know, he just got charged for aiding and abetting.
Damn.
Is that the Cornelious guy?
Nah, that's the Shondell dude. They ain't really talking much about him because you know he just got abetting and aiding and abetting. You know, they said that he was helping Straight Drop move through different cities, Dallas and all that, and then they called him in Indiana with Straight Drop. But
He
with
probably didn't even really think he was doing anything. He probably gonna fold.
I mean, he knew he was doing something because they had a warrant out for a Straight Drop. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
He's harboring a fugitive.
Yeah, like it was all on the news. If he even was to say, well, I didn't even know he was on the run, they're gonna be like, come on, bro. You know, they're gonna be like, come on, man.
But I remember I done did a whole bunch of stuff against the law. I didn't even know what I was doing until now. I look back at it, I'm like, damn, man. You know, I could have get caught up for years, man. Doing some shit I didn't even know what I was doing. What is he young?
See, but you know, that's what makes it so different. Yeah, he young, he like 26 or something like that. That's what makes it so different. You know, if you with somebody that has a warrant out for the marshals for capital murder, bro. You see what I'm saying? That ain't no play thing. That ain't nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they say ignorance of the law is no excuse, something like that. No matter if you know or not.
I mean, at that point, you should know. Like, I wouldn't think that no grown person would not understand the circumstances of that. What's going on? Like the dude you all on the news and shit for capital murder, a high profile capital murder.
I mean, what's the did they say like what's the what his sentence would be, like the maximum or minimum or whatever?
They had him on in court the other day. I forgot what they said. I mean, it ain't no big deal like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, like it depends what you mean big deal.
Yeah, it's still some time though. You feel me?
I mean, if he got a clean record, you know, shit, and you talking about 5 years, he young, you know, could ruin your whole life, man. He might be shook up about that shit. He gonna give everything he got to. Well, he might not, but you know, he might give up everything to try to get himself out that little squeeze. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they trying to give straight drop, and oh boy, they saying life.
Yeah, they probably it's over for them. Probably. I mean, I'm sure they got some a lot of evidence they ain't even talk about yet.
And that's just on, that's for the murder, but then they got attempted murder, uh, felony possession of firearm, and theft of property over a certain amount too, all used in conclusive to conduct a felony crime. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that, and I wonder if they
All that
found that
goes with it. You stole the car to do this, and you got the guns to do that. Like it's all planned out type of shit. I don't know, man.
they're gonna probably piggyback some other stuff off of that stolen car too. Did they ever find a weapon? You know?
I mean, they got weapons charges, so I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, they come back, test the weapons, and it's a wrap.
Yeah, I mean,
They
they got
test the weapons.
I mean, I would imagine because they charge them with weapons.
But I would think they would have got rid of them if they were halfway. You know what I'm saying? A little bit smart. But you do
But
some shit
see,
like that.
but see, the thing about it is, that's how they see. That's why I say that's how they 42 faked us. They had got old boy like a week after that shit happened to Dolph. They really didn't have no time. You see how quick they was trying to move. They ditched the white Benz desperately. They was on their ass. That's probably why they had to ditch that Benz like that, because they was already on the first dude they arrested. You know what I'm saying? They got him. We didn't even know it. We never knew they had somebody arrested. They had him arrested the first week after that shit happened to Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right off top. Yeah, and
Fingerprints, everything. You know what I'm saying?
they didn't really plan it out. If they ditched it in Memphis, right? Like some right over there. Like it wasn't too far away from the crime, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was yeah, it was still in South Memphis at a old house that people saying Dolph used to own, or somebody used to own. It was, it was out there. They try to ditch it in the bushes or something.
But really, though, I guess it would be smart to get rid of it as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? Either way, even if you have it planned out, or if you don't have it planned out, really, that's probably the best move. Get rid of that hoe quick. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do it in a way where you don't leave no trail.
Yeah, from what it looked like, if you know what I'm saying, if you know how that shit work, man, they was on them boys' ass, like, because that's why I say everybody was asking these questions, and we never knew that they already had Cornelius locked up. They never said nothing about him. You see what I'm saying? Until they got straight drop. They never even told nobody that they had any clues or nothing, but they literally had this dude already locked up with the charges and indicted.
Yeah, that's where most of the evidence gonna have to come from. Somebody gonna have to take that stand and say they
Mm-hmm.
know they did it because, like what bro just said, do they got the murder weapons? We just going off some videos, screenshots. I mean, besides them knowing they stole that car, it's still any lawyer that can look that any good lawyer can say, y'all ain't got no murder weapon. Y'all got a video. You can't really tell who it is on there. I mean, and if the informant, if the whoever gonna take the stand, if they ain't credible, any lawyer gonna be like, nah, we can't take his word. He done did multiple crimes. Like it's gonna be a good interesting case to kind of
Mm.
prove that them boys is actually in that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going. You see, and the thing about it is, we just don't know what they got.
Right.
We
That's the
don't know how
thing.
interesting
Yeah.
it's
We
gonna be.
don't
Yeah,
know
it's gonna
how.
be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's why they looking, like, you can tell the way straight drop looking, like he like, man, what the fuck? What do they got? You know what I'm saying? Like,
What
but
do
they
they
said they
got?
said they said they have 500 leads, 500 people telling.
Damn.
So when you look at that, bro, you gotta understand. That's why I say them folks ain't just moving like that if they ain't got nothing, especially on a high profile case. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna waste a lot of you know time and money. So on a case like that, they pretty much know what they working with. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they rolling the dice. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Now he did say that they hoping that it'll be some more people arrested too. So they'll let you know something too. So everybody ain't snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think Straight Drop said anything. We don't know. But
Straight Drop probably trying to play it like he said, I don't think they got enough to even put these charges on us, bro. We just
Straight
ride
Drop.
it out.
Straight Drop was trying to make wasn't he making Instagram stories trying to say he ain't no snitch, and he was more worried about not being a snitch than worried about the charge. It seemed like y'all saw that Instagram video, huh?
Dang.
Or the Instagram post.
yeah. I seen this post, and then the post where he said he's gonna turn himself in and stuff too.
That ain't no snitch.
But he dropped that music video instead. But
So if they take it to trial, do y'all know if they're gonna have it like cameras in there where people can watch it or what?
Yeah, I mean it's high profile, so I believe it's definitely gonna be publicized. It's high profile. They already named it. They labeled it high profile, so 9 times out of 10, yes, it will be publicized for the community, everybody to see this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if they're gonna take it to trial though, or if they're gonna plea out.
I don't know, man. If they take it to trial, man, that's a very risky thing to
Scary,
do,
yeah,
man.
scary.
These
Because they
police
gonna
down bullshit.
if they do that, they're gonna give you the max.
What's the business,
It's
y'all?
the rest of their time.
What's
What's up with it, bro?
What up?
Shit,
What's
man.
going down?
Shit. And traffic, man. This motherfucker finna get ran over. Dude, don't walk in front of no motherfucking moving car.
Yeah.
Shit in the traffic, man. Just tuned in with y'all seeing what's going on.
Already, man. So you
Heard y'all
seen
talking about snitches.
yeah. You seen the charges that they gave him, right? The charges they put on Straight Drop and Cornelious.
Talking about Straight Dropping old boy.
Yeah.
So they didn't charge the other dude either, the third dude that was driving with Straight Drop?
Nah, they just charged him with aiding and abetting. That's it. Like helping. You know what I'm saying? Helping Straight Drop, maneuver through towns and shit. You know what I'm saying? To get away from the laws. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't know. That was crazy right there, but he probably must already know. That's why because you don't know who telling. He probably already knew that somebody told on his ass, so that's why he ride with Straight Drop shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no what shit. They already know, nigga. They already chasing us. See, we don't know who doors they was knocking on and shit. We don't know none of that shit. We didn't even know Cornelius was locked up. So they probably already been looking for him and Straight Drop, knocking on doors and shit. That's probably why he ran with that nigga. You see what I'm saying? Shit, we in this together now. You see what I'm saying? Shit.
Hey,
hell
if
yeah.
If they bringing them in the courtroom at the same time, I mean they're gonna try them both at the same time, like kind of right? Or nah?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna separate them, right?
Yeah, because they connect and they both all have the same charges.
Right. That's probably why they both said we have a lawyer in the week. Then they must know something. You know what I'm saying behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying that they might have a lawyer gonna come represent them. They both said give me a week or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm just wondering because I would think that if you already had the money like that, it's still good to have a lawyer already working diligently before all this start happening. You feel me?
Yeah, but you
Be
gotta
ahead of the game.
find one though. You gotta kind of with that type of high profile case. You don't like the DA. You don't know. You want somebody that's not kind of tied in with the courts. You want them to know you want them to be well known, but you don't want them to be able to sell you out to the system just to you give me them two and I give you the next. You know what I'm saying? So they might just be trying to figure out who is the best lawyer to get that's gonna come in there like with a balance on them. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody trying to cross you out and say, all right, we're gonna go ahead and just go take it to trial, take the plea deal. They might be trying to find somebody that's gonna be the honest to represent them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see that's why I say because that kind of conflicts with what a lot of people wanted to think that it was paid and they already got lawyers and everything. So they really don't got no lawyers, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. And see, in any situation like this, if you doing something like that and you let's say it was for a bag, you would want to have a lawyer already on it before you even went to jail. You get what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's how you get ahead of the game. You get what I'm saying? You want the lawyer to be there your first time you step in court. You
Ain't
probably
like and ain't like with some high profile cases like this, lawyers will even do it like pro bono. Like big lawyers will do it pro bono just to like like a marketing tool to get their name on there. You know, because
Yeah,
they
but
know the
shit.
people are
yeah.
gonna be have eyes on it.
And
They
most of them
some of
lawyers
the
do that though. They get death threats. They get threatened by the public sometimes whenever they try to represent them guys like that. But like just
Yeah.
taking on cases like that because the way it's leaning, everybody want them boys to take the most time, get the most out of whatever they did wrong over Dolph. So it's kind of like they walk in there with not a fight at all. So you got to be careful what type of lawyer you take because that lawyer may cross you out. So you want to, if you put your money up, if you go in there, you want to have the best opportunity to beat those charges, or at least get the
Yeah.
best deal you can work out. You know what I'm saying?
Or they could possibly be waiting around for a lawyer like that that's good and trying to get their name out there to handle it. That
yeah
gives
that pro bono.
opportunity because, like I
Yeah,
say,
Hell
it's
yeah.
marketing. It's marketing. It's like
yeah, a
advertising
lot of times
your.
a lot of times a lawyer will call you on their own, be like, yeah, you there woo whoop in that case. Shit, let me handle it. My name this and this and that. Especially
No,
if they just coming out and they could be
they got
good
a
as
lawyer
lawyers.
sitting at
You know what I'm
home
saying? They
right
could be
now.
good as
Same
lawyers.
thing. Yep. Looking at the case
And
like we looking at it.
ain't
Mhm.
no good lawyer. Well, most of these lawyers are savages. You know, they demons. They ain't worried about no death threats. You know, they
Mhm.
gotta they gotta defend monsters sometimes. So you gotta have
But
kind
you
of
remember,
cold heart to be a lawyer in some situations.
you remember when that dude took up that Eric Holder case? They was ready to kill him over that. You know what I'm saying? That lawyer said he had to back down because
Yeah,
he
he
got so
dropped
many
that.
death
Yeah,
threats. You
some
see
of
what I'm
them do.
saying?
Some of them do.
It
But
was
So
too
you
high.
got to
some
be
of
Too
them
careful.
high
that
You got to be
savages.
profile.
careful. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It
they
was real
definitely
high
get death
profile.
threats, and yeah, there's some of them that won't take it, but some of them they thugging out here like any other gangster.
Right,
King DC
right.
said he said they're co-defendants. Oh yeah, B Weezy, yeah, they said they stole the white Mercedes from a white lady at the gas station. She actually came on the news and talked about it. What the owner of the car came on the news and talked about it. You know what I'm saying? And said how that went down. And from my understanding, I guess Cornelius didn't have gloves on when they stole the car.
Mm.
He didn't have gloves on, or he just might have touched it, at some time. You know what I'm saying, the wrong time. You feel me? But I
I
got this.
wonder if they talk. Did they talk to the people? Because they like to get you caught up in your lie. They like to let you talk and you
What
know
you
what I'm saying.
did they talk to who?
The laws. Did they talk to the laws? The laws be like, have you ever been in this Benz? Have you ever seen this Benz? You know what I'm saying? To get them caught in the
Right.
lie, caught in the story. So it'd be like, okay, we found your DNA, your fingerprints. We found everything in this Benz. You said you ain't been in it.
Yeah,
I wonder if they talk to them.
I'm pretty sure that they opt out of talking. Period.
Yeah, they
That's
should
why
have
they
though.
went ahead and arrested him because they got his fingerprints and shit on there.
Oh yeah, and they had to wait for a while, but that was just straight drop. Like the other dude, he may have talked to him. Like the dude you say he got caught up before a week before anybody even knew.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he ain't.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say hopefully nothing, but it would have been in his best interest not to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they will catch your ass up in the lie. That's all
Yeah,
they trying to do,
yeah.
really.
I mean, yeah, it's best not to talk. Period. Even if you innocent, them motherfuckers, just leave that shit
Don't
alone.
Nah,
say
for
nothing. Don't
real.
say
Nah,
They
nothing.
for
gonna
real.
twist you, flip. Hey, y'all think bloggers are bad with that shit? You know what I'm saying? Wait till you go with the laws. They gonna be like, so what you said? 230?
Yeah.
I thought you said 235. Hold on. They're gonna leave out the room, give you a cigarette and shit. He said
That's it.
235. We got him. Have
Got
everybody
him.
there dancing and shit. You gonna be like, man, what's going on? You gonna be
So you
there.
say you bought the bottle of beer.
Mhm. All right, just hold on. I'm finna go get me a drink. You said 235 now, nigga. We got you. Hold on.
You know you're fucked up, right? You know you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
fucked
know
up.
you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You clearly said that you was drinking Hennessy. Now you said Dos Equis. What's going on? It's over with. You know what I'm saying? You lying.
Man, I saw
That,
first 48, man,
that don't play
so
no game.
horrible. I don't even know,
Oh yeah, that be going hard on there.
bro. This last,
Yeah, I watch a lot of
this
that.
last,
I
this
watch a lot of first 48 too, man.
I watch all of them, man. Did
Yeah,
you
I
see?
watch.
Let me ask you if you saw this one. You saw the one with the dude in the club with the dress. He was with his chick. They had just bought a house. They went to the club, the strip club, to celebrate. And I guess old dude had to use the bathroom, and there was a dude in there trying to bang a girl. So he got mad or whatever. They had a little confrontation after the dude got out the bathroom. Dude just shot him.
He was just trying to
And
bang his girl.
no, well,
Oh,
he was trying to he was in there banging his girl, his own girl. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
dude wanted to use
Oh,
the bathroom, but he was
oh,
in
okay,
there. He
okay.
wouldn't let him in. You know what I'm saying? So he kept on knocking on the door. And when he got out the bathroom, there was a little confrontation, and the dude just shot him. Right, a little rapper dude. He's a rapper. Um, and so dude going on the run, whatever. And the dude that was with the guy that got murked, he knew who it was, but he wouldn't say nothing because he didn't want to call himself a snitch.
Mm.
But this is his partner, right? And I just started thinking, damn, if let me ask y'all. I hate to ask these questions, man, but if you with your partner, man, and your partner get killed, right, and this your partner, and you know who did it, you gonna try to go spin on them, or you gonna tell the dogs what happened? I'm gonna tell
Gotta
you what
spin.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell
Gotta
the
spin
laws
first.
what
You tell
happened.
law.
I ain't trying to go. I ain't trying to go. Well, I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling, but I don't know. I ain't trying to go spin a block for nobody at this age, bro. I ain't doing that shit no more. But
Ah, damn.
you know what I'm saying? Well,
Hey,
but
once you a spinner, you a spinner forever, dog.
man, I ain't
You
about
don't
that
never
shit. I
lose.
ain't really about that shit. I ain't never really been about that shit. To tell you the truth. I ain't never really been about that shit,
Hey, Paul, she say
but I was stupid at one time. I was never tough like that. But one time I was
Look,
stupid enough to do
look, a
some
lot of
stupid shit.
look, and you know what's so crazy about that? A lot of times when you want to call yourself a spinner, somebody else will get to them before you do, and then you just get caught up in a plot. Right there, right
yeah.
then on the spot. You can get caught up with a plot,
Yep.
and somebody else already didn't handle that.
And they might,
Well, let me say this. Let me say this so they could go on record. If everybody ever popped me, none of my family, don't y'all go try to risk your life and try to get back. Hell, tell the laws. Don't be trying to avenge
what
my
if the
death.
law? Hey, what if the laws don't handle it? What if they playing
I
nanny
mean,
and boo boo in front of
but
your face?
don't try to avenge my death trying to go murk the dude that killed me. I don't want no shit like that to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no you go out and risk your life because somebody will pop my ass. But I wouldn't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never be no family members in no fucking dirt I do because if you bring somebody in some dirt you get, you know what I'm saying? You bring them in some shit that they could get caught up in charge. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with.
It all depends on the situation, man. If it was if it was something that could have been avoided, like the story you just told, where the man shot the man because he wanted to use the bathroom, whatever they got into it or
For no
whatever.
reason.
That's some whole ass shit. I got to spin on that one. If I know who it is, I got to spin on that one. You know what I'm saying? All tops. But I mean, if it's a situation where, something just happened where you put your hand in the cookie jar, then it got bit, and I felt like you was wrong or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Let the laws handle that. You know what I'm saying? But if you were just,
Yeah,
especially if you are,
yeah.
a family
That
man
shit.
and you work and
That
got
that shit.
kids,
That
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
That shit is true. It depends on the situation.
Situation,
And
yeah,
a lot of people get caught up with just the word or term being spinners, and they go
yeah,
fuck it up, makes the shit worse. If it is, and never, you see what I'm saying? Never
hell
get
yeah.
nowhere with it and make
Continuous
it
cycle.
worse. Yeah,
Now,
because look, this one thing people don't understand. And I've seen this already before too. A lot of times when that shit happens, the laws is looking at you to see if you're gonna spin too. And
Yeah,
they know, and they know
Right.
the person already
You gonna
got.
probably get caught.
You already got
That's
heat
what I'm
on them.
saying.
Look, and they know the person already got heat on them from other people, so you don't even know what's going on, and you trying to spin, and the problem is already taken care of.
and if
You know
that
what I'm
guy
saying?
already know that he killed your man's, you better get on guard because he coming at you because he know if something happened, you gonna tell it.
Mm-hmm.
So and he thinking you feeling some type of way anyway, so you might really ain't got no choice but to get out there and get your hands dirty. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
Just
too
Yeah, a
hope.
lot
grown
of
for
times,
that. People too
Yeah,
grown for that.
lot
But
of the times it's just that's why I say it really depends on the
situation.
situations and stuff
Yeah.
because you can get yourself in a whole lot of shit for no reason. They already got the dude and they looking at you now. They watching you and you planning for it. So now you on some premeditated shit. You don't even know the nigga got. You
premeditated
don't
and
even know
everything. It's a bad murder
because
charge.
they do look at both parties involved. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen it where nigga didn't even know that they looking at him and he done made a post.
Right.
They already issued a warrant out for him because he just showed that you was there.
Yeah.
You made a post about it, a recording that you was there, not knowing. You see what I'm saying? And they after you, and other people after you too. And they going to tell the other families, hey, we know y'all gonna try to do something. Stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the motherfucking way. We looking at y'all too. You see what I'm saying? So that shit can, depending on the situation, man. You might not ever
But
get a chance.
hey,
You just gonna spend some time in jail. You see what I'm saying?
with that situation I was telling you about, man, watching that shit. Well, if you watch it, you're gonna watch that because it was just a new first 48, so you'll probably see it. Man, it was so disappointing watching that dude sit up there saying I ain't gonna say nothing because first of all, that's not even snitching, really. That's not even snitching, but it just looked bad, bro. It looked bad. Like he was too grown for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's not
He might
solid
have
at
been
all. That's
scared
not
too.
solid. Yeah, he was scared, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's even more. That's even more. That's
Damn.
even more flaky to me. But y'all have to watch that, man. If you see that episode, man, I have to get y'all reaction off that because that was not solid. Like you ain't gonna hold it down for your partner. You just supposed to be your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't talk. I ain't think he was. I don't know, dude. So I ain't gonna make too much assumption about him. But I don't think he was gonna go back and slide on him. You know what I'm saying? He was just like kind of shook up.
Yeah, I mean, that was I mean, that shit sound good, but whenever the situation,
Until
like
you in
that's why I
that
said I've seen
situation.
situations to where they already looking at the other family and heard phone calls of y'all trying to do some shit. Don't even know we already got this dude because it's just a homeboy that didn't get in trouble, right?
It was his homeboy,
It's just a
the dude's
homeboy.
homeboy that went to the club with him that got murked.
No, no,
He,
no. I'm talking about the situation that I know the homeboy was there. They all had beef. They all was hating and shit. The homeboy recorded the incident pretty much, not realizing that the laws is on your ass because you was there. You're gonna get the same charge. And it made a
right.
post. It made a post that went viral. So at this point, the family don't know, so the law is telling them, "Hey, man, we know y'all getting up and getting together. Y'all gonna think y'all gonna retaliate and shit, but don't do it, man. We working. We handling our job. We already got this dude. We had to let y'all know, so y'all don't fucking come in and cross of this shit. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? They had to come let the family know that this other dude is under investigation before they try to go do some shit because they would have got caught up with it. You know, right in the middle of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
If they want to spin, the laws is already telling, hey, you know, we watching y'all too, man. We doing this. We handling our business. This dude right here, we got some information that y'all kind of on some shit, and this dude y'all don't even know. We got a warrant out for him. Y'all need to stand down, move out the way, or we gonna get everybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So they would never even had a chance to spin. The laws is already ahead of them. But they just didn't know it. Just like how we didn't know Cornelius was locked up. They didn't know. They didn't know that the dude, they thought this dude just getting away with bragging and talking shit. You see what I'm saying? But he done put himself out there to the laws, already issued a warrant out for him because he just showed footage that he was right there. You feel me?
Yeah.
He showed footage that he's right there. And he talking about riding, you know, all that shit, went live, do all that, this and this and that. And the laws is already on it, telling everybody, hey, y'all better stand down, man. I don't know what the hell y'all meeting up and shit for. You see what I'm saying? We see y'all meeting up. Like, well, we see y'all now. We said we on your side now.
Black gloves,
Now,
black
yeah.
mask on and stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
now
We
y'all
see
keep on
y'all.
meeting up the last 2 days. We know something. You know what I'm saying? What the hell y'all doing? You feel me?
Right.
They letting them know. Hey, but this is like a little cool documentary. Like this is all alleged, you know what I'm saying? But this is a cool little documentary I want y'all to check out before we get into that phone call, because with that phone call, I'm trying to figure out if it's legit. You feel me? Because it's a lot of shit that ain't gonna add up to the phone call that we already know. You feel me? So we're gonna take a look at that, but we're gonna check this shit out right here first. Let me see here.
Yeah, while he's getting the documentary set up, man, y'all subscribe, man. If you ain't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, sir.
All I need is one scale, a couple bills. Came in this shit by myself. Dolph, why you fuck his girl?
Hey, and if y'all turn up, man, I might show y'all some shit, man, that's gonna make y'all say, what? Nigga, like, hey, we just bloggers, man. But say, I'm gonna tell you like this. That boy Dolph was very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Open about this situation, man. The nigga done spoke on this shit before. You see what I'm saying? Not that long ago. People just ain't catching it. Like, you know, Dolph always be telling what's going on anyway. And when you hear that, you're gonna be like, damn, that nigga actually said that shit. Like that shit right there, I was like, man, that's messed up, bro. Like he knew what was going on. I don't know, man. But yeah,
Oh man, so you saying you think you know the motive behind it?
I mean, that was
that's kind of heavy, man.
That nigga Dolph already said it, bro. He said it himself in front of some major people too. So a lot of people done heard him say this shit, but you know, niggas ain't coming out to, you know what I'm saying? That ain't they position to be playing. You feel me? That's all it is. But yeah, let's see what they talking about right here. What the hell?
I can't respect that. Hey, I've been spraying your ass for years, the whole city know that. Who got to use it?
You mentioned the diss record. I heard about the record last night. I'm more disappointed in him than anything because I looked at him different.
So it's like a red alert the first time I met him. I can't respect that. No, I can't respect that. Hey, I've been spraying your ass for years, the whole city know that. Who got to use a ass?
After a concert, young Dolph had his SUV caught up. Police say nearly 100 bullets were fired into his SUV. He was not in it. Allegedly, there was a feud with another rapper. Right in front of where that shooting took place, we can't tell you the rapper's real name is Adolph Thornton. He comes out of Memphis. He's been a big star on the rap scene since 2014. He goes by the name of Young Dolph, is his rapper name. He is in critical condition.
Said that line, you think I'm going out like Pac and Biggie, you must be stupid because of like.
What up, gang? Back with the wheel, you know what's the deal. These dudes in Memphis are trying to give 50 Cent competition with how many times they can shoot an op. Bullets have been raining down like a hailstorm due to the beef between Memphis rappers Young Dolph and Yo Gotti, leaving one in critical condition in the hospital. This feud is beef for real. Disloyalty and disrespect. Just how the hell did things get so heated between the two? Well, you know your boy got you. Let's chop it up and break down the street beef between Young Dolph and Yo Gotti. Many times, rap beef is just that, rap beef. But hip-hop history shows the aftermath of when rap beef turns into street beef. Most notably the one between Big and Pac that took two legends in the game away from us. Yo Gotti has been in the game for a minute and has his street cred due to his lifestyle in the streets.
Man, right now we're in Ridgecrest Apartments, man. This considered the Bay area. We just left the north, now we're in the Bay. This Ridgecrest, that's where your boy started out at, right here on these same streets. Just when I was these young size, man, I was over here running wild, man, thinking of a plan to come up, you feel?
The hood mentality became a way of life for Gotti. At one point, that life was all he knew, trapping and dealing.
it got to a point with me where I knew I was going to jail. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like it was dead close. You know what I'm saying? Like when everybody around you go, and you know how things work. You know how.
But when everyone around him was either 6 feet under or getting heaped up in jail, he was faced with a choice: stay in the streets or turn to rap to break his love for hood shenanigans. Luckily, he chose music and came up to be one of the biggest bosses in the game. From hit records like Down in the DM to Rack It Up, featuring iconic female artist Nicki Minaj. Yo Gotti climbed the charts and now has a successful record label, CMG, Collective Music Group, with a hot mainstream artist like Moneybagg Yo and Black Youngster. Young Dolph, on the other hand, came up after Yo Gotti, but with a similar background in the streets.
Just everything infested. That's real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, streets, that's what raised.
Truth is, Dolph never even had intentions of becoming as big a rapper as he is. Matter of fact, he didn't even want to be rapping from the get-go. He messed around and dropped a couple of tracks and things took off. As a hustler, the smart move was to follow the money, so his career became reality.
I was never supposed to be the rapper. You know what I'm saying? I was playing, made one song, 2 songs, 3 songs. Say, oh, you gotta put out a CD. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing we gonna do it, put it together, put it out. It did too much. Right. I couldn't just look at the money and be like, I don't want that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
from there, Dolph went up, featuring on OT Genesis' viral single Cut It and hit singles of his own like Crashing Out and 100 Shots, inspired by real life events we'll get into later. Like Yo Gotti, Dolph used his fame to go to the boss route, launching a record label of his own, PRE, Paper Route Empire, with artists like Key Glock and Jay Fizzle. 2 bosses, Gotti and Dolph, both making bank and becoming Memphis's legends in the game. But it seems the old statement remains true: more money, more problems.
You feel like it's really more money, more problems?
Hell yeah.
Somehow the two got tied into a rap feud that has sparked into the streets, and many speculations have gone around of how the beef even got started. At first, fans believed it was due to Young Dolph claiming to be the king of Memphis.
I hope that it didn't start from this whole I'm the king of Memphis thing. I hope that ain't.
Which was backed up even more with his 2016 mixtape release of the same title. At a live performance, Yo Gotti further alluded to this falling out as he told the crowd, another little dude told me that another little dude said he was the king of Memphis. I was like, homie, what?
And then another little nigga told me that another little nigga said he was the king of Memphis. I was like, what?
Slowly, the beef began to leak to the surface through records. Gotti sent the subliminal diss through tracks like Can't Do It, featuring his artist Moneybagg Yo.
I just can't do it. Money back. Hold up. Let me set the record straight. I'm the king, I ain't got to hate.
Which seemed to speak on Young Dolph doing earlier interviews stating that he declined signing to CMG.
Me in my position, like I got too much of my own money tied in this and too much of my own time in it. Like I got too much invested in it. You feel what I'm saying? So like, say like Gotti wanted me to do the, man, come on, bro, let's do CMG Paper Route. It's cool. I'm knocking for that. If I was him, I would have came to me like that. You know what I'm saying? But only thing was going to happen behind it was people like, oh, he popped off because of Gotti.
According to Dolph, the subliminal distance to him and Gotti's mixtape is what caused him to react because he was ignoring Gotti at first.
Second one come. We in the car now, blazing. Like, bro, you heard this? So you like, man, you trying to this? He like, bro, really, bro, his last 2 tapes he put out, you ain't heard it? I'm like, no. He like, bro, you got to keep, like, I don't listen to it. Right.
From Dolph's point of view, Yo Gotti uses distance to create buzz for himself and his artists, and implicated that Gotti did the same with Memphis legends 3 6 Mafia to get his career off the ground.
He made his artists bring up Dolph name and tie Dolph name to his name, right? That's when everybody got, oh, him, such and such. Nobody never knew. Right. See what I'm saying? That's how he got his attention. Now, I mean, you already made your artist use my name to get some attention. I let that shit, I laughed at that. It's funny to me.
But you use his name to
get right. It's funny to me. Now, not even just that. How did you get popped? Right. How do you get it for? How do Yo Gotti get popped and get some attention?
How you get popped?
Nobody heard of him to win. So he did 3 6 Mafia.
This is true. Right. Okay.
The beef in question saw Gotti and 3 6 Mafia trading disses to each other. Young Dolph, being tired of letting Yo Gotti slide with the sneak dissing, called him out from going from his #1 fan to his biggest hater and released one of his most disrespectful disses, taking shots at Gotti's pride. The track was titled Play With Your and was inspired by the true story of him being in Yo Gotti's baby mom's guts. In the video, Dolph went as far as getting an actor to play Gotti, but he took the disrespect even further and made the track cover art a screenshot of missed calls from a contact on his phone nicknamed Gotti Baby Mama. To add insult to injury, the track went gold. Young Dolph would finally make it known in an interview with The Breakfast Club why it was up with Yo Gotti, and it definitely goes deeper than just who was the king of Memphis. Dolph's main issue was not being able to respect Gotti. After their first meeting, Dolph claims Gotti threw his CMG artists Zedzilla and Starlito under the bus to try to persuade him up into signing. That plan backfired and instead showed Dolph that Gotti ain't solid and couldn't be respected.
My first time meeting you gonna really sit and downplay your artists and throw your artists up on the bus to try to persuade me in to come over there?
Yo Gotti's artist, Black Youngster, stepped into the ring backing his label boss, and if you know Black Youngster, you know that's not anything good. Youngster stated that Dolph dissed him on Trouble's Ready remix, featuring Young Thug, Young Dolph, and Big Bang Black, and that was the last straw. It was smoke, and soon there'd be fire. Black Youngster hit back with his own diss.
So at that point, I'm just real on some. I'm up under the pressure to where I got to go and make and hear this song real fast. So I took one of my verses off the song. I actually had somebody on the song first. I took them off the song and I put the diss verse. I just recorded this verse real fast because I ain't have time to really do too much.
But escalating the situation further, pulling up to Dolph's hood, strapped up with his homies, ready to put Dolph in the ground. The diss record Shake Some even features scenes from him in Dolph's hood. Black Youngster was on demon time and let it be known at every occasion that it was up when he catches Dolph. Dolph wasn't really on him like that, more giving his attention to Yo Gotti for having his artists fighting his battles for him after sneak dissing and hiding for so long. In public, Yo Gotti kept it chill, bringing receipts of text messages sent to Dolph years back, stating that Dolph is hating because he didn't hop on his track when he asked for a feature.
Yeah, what's the date? August 24th, 2012.
That's 5 years ago.
That's how you gotta approach this shit, homie. Just gotta stay down and make the right decisions, and you can win big, my nigga. You in a good space in Memphis, but you gotta take that shit from there to the world, and it's gonna turn into money.
Dolph got word of his interview and addressed it after in another interview. Dolph also called cap on Gotti, saying he asked for a feature and says Gotti is the one wanting to hop on his track.
It's just like he got on her and he said something about a feature. Like, oh, I ain't do it. He didn't do it. Do something.
You said he asked for a feature.
Listen, man, on my little boy and my little girl, man, he come to me talking about let him get on the song.
The amount of history between the two began to surface and the tension kept rising. Black Youngster would issue a final warning to Dolph about messing with his gang because he'll be shot up. Not in the text, not in the DM, but posted a video tagging Dolph online driving in the whip and busting shots out into the air. At this point, the seriousness of the situation was kicking in for fans looking on. It was all cool, everybody getting money and sprinkle a little razzle dazzle with the beef, but this was real beef between two real street dudes. What happened next was basically inevitable. On Saturday, February 25th, 2017, Dolph was in town for the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association tournament weekend when around 6:30 p.m., over 100 shots riddled Dolph's black SUV at the intersection of 8th and North Caldwell Street near an apartment complex. Luckily, no one was harmed thanks to Dolph's bulletproof whip, which he was not in at the time either. I don't know what's crazier, the amount of shots being sent to his whip or the fact that Dolph performed like normal after the incident that same night, right in Charlotte's Cameo nightclub. Call it what you want, but Dolph was standing on what he said he lived, even laughing at the situation the next day. I get that dudes don't want to show weakness, but at that point, it should be time to put the beef to rest and adjust your lifestyle. No point making it out the hood to lose your life trying to still be hood, you know?
Second, while we looking at that, cause it's like almost halfway done. But you know, this is basically, you know, they just putting together a lot of the history and shit on that part.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that anybody had anything to do with it. You know, that's all allegedly.
Yeah.
But everybody just looking at that part of it. And like I say, you know, Dolph was real verbal about the shit too, many times.
Yeah,
I don't know if a lot of people wasn't listening or listening to his albums. He was really going in on that situation, like saying,
yeah,
he had said some shit, man, that I found on one of his songs that's going viral right now, and that shocked It shocked me. I was like, what?
What did he say?
Man, you already know what he said, bro.
Yeah, which song you talking about? I'm trying to see. Like, I'm gonna have to check it out.
One scale, man.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
You know what he said. But I was like, that's our music too. We gotta look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at it like his music, you know what I'm saying? Because he did talk about a lot of shit.
Yeah, he did.
So we can't really just go on that, but it was just crazy to me that he even said it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you gotta pull the lyrics up afterwards, man. Nah, man, I just think he should have been moving smarter, man. Like, man, it was up, man. Like, that shit was up in the streets. Like, you gotta move right, man. Can't move like that. Can't. I don't care if you're not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You if it's up like that in the street, you can't move like that. You gotta have at least 3-4 people around you.
Yeah, definitely. He must have really felt like niggas wasn't gonna do nothing, or he was, so he got it.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? He had been shot in his ass and shot like, how many times he got shot at the time? Like 3 times? Come on, he knew it was up. Like, I mean, just getting shot, you gonna move better. Just off him getting shot them times and getting shot at, you gonna move better.
Dolph said he was a loner in one of them interviews. He said he was a loner. He feels he does his best when he's alone. I feel him, man. I know, right? You got to kind of.
I mean, yeah, I understand what he's saying,
right? But I'm saying that characteristic might have led to his demise,
Right.
But I can feel him, and I can feel that he needs to make his moves right too,
Does anybody know if it's like true that Dolph really reached out to squash shit and just in that situation?
No, that's not true. That's not true. That whole recording is fake.
Yeah, we're gonna check out the recording too, because I want people to hear that shit, because I did find some things that ain't adding up to even the news. You know what I'm saying?
I did. Yeah.
So we gonna tackle that here in a
that
minute.
recording was straight. You know what I'm saying? That dude would be in jail right now. Like just like all the rest.
I don't know why that dude would even try to give up that much information to somebody either.
Because he was lying. He was lying.
But yeah,
he said something about Dolph's grandma. You know, so Dolph's grandma been dead.
We're gonna get on that. I want everybody to hear it too, so we can break that down a little bit.
But rappers seem to have a hard time letting go of that lifestyle. In an interview, Dolph addressed the failed hit, taunting his ops and giving credit to his street mentality and past, to making him invest in having his whip bulletproof and moving carefully. Gotti, on the other hand, also had things to say, denying he had any involvement in the situation, saying there's nothing between him and Dolph.
So it's not going to be like a response on record from Gotti.
Man, listen, there's no situations. We don't got it, man. We get money.
But the police had something different to say about that. Warrants were issued for Black Youngster and 2 of his homies in connection to the failed hit on Dolph. Dolph would further taunt his ops, releasing the project Bulletproof with the track listing spelling out 100 shots in Charlotte, but I'm bulletproof, so F them. That's how I feel. I'm so real, I pray for my enemies. I'm everything you want to be. That's why you envy. Shaking my head. I mean, Dolph is a modern-day poet to come up with some creative idea like that. While Dolph was back to living life, Black Youngster was fighting for his in the system, releasing the track Bulletproof, speaking on the situation. Black Youngster would dodge a bullet, pun intended, when the 6 felony counts of discharging a weapon into occupied property and 1 count of conspiracy were dropped. From an interview with Tim Westwood, Yo Gotti appeared to have talked to Black Youngster about how he's going about trying to get Dolph got, and Black seemed to have a different perspective and kept away from the beef to focus on money.
Little homie young though, you know what I'm saying? Little homie young and wild in the streets and all. They just move a little different.
Everything appeared to calm down and everyone was about their paper. But after dodging his demise and the failed hit, they got Dolph in Hollywood, Los Angeles, leaving him in critical condition requiring emergency surgery. Reports state that the shooting took place in the valet parking area of the Laos Hollywood Hotel. After an argument with 3 men escalated to a fight where young Dolph was knocked to the ground, then the suspects pulled out a handgun and began shooting at him. Things looked serious for Dolph, but he miraculously survived and was in stable condition after surgery.
That line, you think I'm going out like Poppin' Big, you must.
Initially, police detained 1 man, with the 2 others at large after a gold Cadillac Escalade belonging to one of the men was found abandoned a block away from the hotel.
A man has been arrested in connection with the shooting of rapper Young Dolph. Police booked Corey McClendon from Memphis, Tennessee.
2 others were also arrested but released. Since then, the beef seemed to have become hushed. But it looked the same way before, and look how downhill things went. Now, with the latest news hitting social media of Dolph's passing, it's sad to say that he's no more. But what exactly caused his demise? Subscribe to the channel to be notified when the next video drops, where I'll break down exactly what went down and what caused his passing. 2 rappers that was once cool and could have lifted Memphis up, but did this beef cause us to lose Dolph? See you in the next video where I'll break it down. But in the meantime, let me know your...
See, now kind of halfway got me wanting to play them lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know Dolph just talked about a lot of shit anyway, especially when it comes to that situation. You know what I'm saying?
I used to want to line. He said, "If I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell?" When he said that.
Nah.
You ain't gotta play the song. You could look up the lyrics and show the lyrics.
I can play the lyrics. I can play the lyrics.
J Money, what up?
Like I say, Dolph was already real. You know, it's already documented shit. He already was kind of, you know, pretty much real verbal about the shit. Which just don't mean nothing because it's just rap. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's necessary because it's rap. You know, a lot of people put stuff in their lyrics that's not real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we finna take a look at it. Let's see here.
Want to build a
Hold on 1 second.
It don't be making no sense that these rappers get rich and famous and then want to start beef with each other instead of just getting money. It don't make no sense. I don't understand it. But you're supposed to be valuing life and, you know, sitting back and kicking in and just, you know, on easy street and trying to make it hard for themselves. It's just lame.
All right, so this is one of the lyrics I was talking about, which you said a lot of different shit, but I don't know if I know a lot of people have caught this shit. Some might not have, but let's see.
Little black nigga with all this fucking paper on me, man. What the fuck they mean, man? I can't go like that. Hold up.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
We're gonna play it one more time.
Swinging skill. Little black nigga with all this fucking paper on me, man. What the fuck they mean, man? I can't go like that.
And see,
yeah,
a lot of times, you know, they say you shouldn't even put all that time, even if you're just doing it for views and likes, you shouldn't put that type of shit in your music. You know what I'm saying? Because even if it very well don't have nothing to do with them niggas, but you know, still speaking it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever notice, a lot of rappers that speak that stuff, that's why I was like, man, I know Dolph, he had some flow. He didn't really have to put, but you know, that's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people speak on that shit.
Yeah.
However they feel.
Yeah. Wherever they're going through, yeah.
Some rappers are real cautious about that shit too. Especially when you got a major deal, they'll probably tell, hey, that little part right there, keep it out there, or this.
Yeah, that little part there, they can't play that.
Mm-hmm. But you know, he was independent. Yeah, he had
independent empire. Yeah,
he had full control. So it's like, shit, what can you tell him? But like I say, that's a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here now. Now we finna get into this phone call, man, because I want some people to hear it. I got the whole thing. Let me see.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like, why would he even?
You said what? Say that again.
Like, why would the? If it is true, why would the insurance agent put that shit out? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why would he give all this fucking information? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's supposed to be the insurance agent for him. You know what I'm saying? For Black. So why would
That's why I
you?
don't believe it. That
Yeah,
don't make sense.
why would you do all that, bro? That's like you doing way too much. Yeah, he came in my office. He told shit like nigga.
Yeah, because it don't make sense. It don't make
All
sense
I
at
need
all.
is one
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. I know we ain't moving like that, but we finna get to it though. That's it. I just want everybody to hear it. A lot of people believe that shit for real. They ran with that, but the only thing that's really messing me up is
No, you know what I'm saying?
you know what's messing me up is the lady who said it owned the car already been on the news and everything. Said it's her car.
Yeah, it's all in the paper. You know, some report. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's kind of making me like,
Still running with that narrative after we done talked about that 100 times.
yeah. It's just
time we need to come together. Y'all said, hell nah, nigga, fuck you.
Okay.
Dog call youngster again.
We gonna go all the way
because it's getting too deep.
Why is you venting to a cursing pastor? It don't even make sense.
She come out. This was years ago. Token. You know the token? Use black youngster. Okay. As a token. Okay. Send them out to do all the dirty work. Okay. Right. And let me tell you, these guys I know very well. Love these guys. You my boy, so I can tell you. I said, but you my folk, I can tell you. Right. The man had all these issues and beef with Black Youngster and Yo Gotti. Dolph did. They got to doing all this talking back and forth. Black Youngster went to Dolph's grandma's house.
His grandma dead.
What I was doing, knocking all on the door, all this stuff. And she come out. This was years ago. She come out, you need to get stuff. Okay. All the home, right, that stuff, right. That stuff get handled, get squashed. Youngster moves out to LA. Dolph goes to LA. While he in LA, he says, nigga, I'm gonna pull up on you and come see you. That's what Dolph tells Young. Youngster said, okay, nigga, I got something for you. Dolph coming out the hotel. Youngster shoot at him again. Right? I don't know if you heard about this. Got shot in his butt, all kinds of stuff. He said, yeah. Got shot in his butt and walking to his truck. He to his truck, they drive off because it's an armored truck.
He ran in the shoe store.
Dolph calls Youngster on the phone. Youngster telling me all this stuff. This is before I get to what I'm about to tell you. Calls him on the phone and say, hey, look, man, what happened happened. You know, we need to squash this shit because it's getting too deep. Youngster ignorant. He said, nah, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Okay. His exact words, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Dolph said, all right, cool. Left it at that. Youngster and his brother moved to Miami to do some stuff. Dolph called Youngster again. Said, man, we need to squash the beef. You know, we need to squash all this stuff. We from the same hometown. We need to come together. Youngster said, hell nah, nigga, fuck you. Youngster sends his brother to go take care of Dolph because Dolph comes to Miami. Okay. Not saying it was Dolph, but somebody in his crew, they ended up killing Youngster's brother. Did you know about this? Did you know about this?
I don't believe that Youngster sent his brother either, because Youngster
I was
already
there, right? I mean, I was there, so.
Why would you say your brother?
So I know. Okay. Youngster pissed now. You can kill his brother. Got it pissed, right?
Don't even make sense.
So let's fast forward to October of this year, because they was like, okay, we're gonna let this shit cool out, die down, then we're gonna get his ass. But Dolph was thinking the same thing. We're gonna let this shit cool down. I'm gonna get his ass. Okay. Youngster had a concert here on the 29th, I think, of October, which was a Friday, I think. Okay. Youngster was leaving out the FedEx Forum in his truck, his armored truck. Got shot at. Got shot up over. Where's it? When was this? Where's the truck? Where is it now? I get to that. It was downstairs this morning. Where's it now? I don't know. It's gone. It's gone. Matter of fact, when I called you earlier, you got the pictures? I don't have pictures, but I want you to see this. I don't want to take no pictures, but this today's day, right? I talked to you, but he called me. You know what it is? That's Youngster. He called me. He said, well, actually, he had been calling me. He called me 2 times yesterday. He called me. Hold on, the date it happened. It happened 2 days ago, right? He called me right after it happened, about 3 something, right? Called me again at 6 something. So he's calling me, and I didn't know what was going on, right? I'm getting to where happened the truck. But anyway, October 29th, shot up the truck. He called me. He called me that Saturday morning. He said, hey man, I need you to come pick up my truck and get it fixed. I said, nigga, I ain't no damn mechanic. You know what I mean? I can't fix your truck. He was like, man, my truck got shot up. I was in it. I need it fixed. And I said, okay, I know what this means. Like, I got you. Said, bring the truck to. Well, I'm sorry. I said, what hotel you went? I'm gonna show you something because I don't want you to think I'm just bullshit. I said, what hotel? This was on the 30th, Saturday, October 30th. I said, what hotel are you in? He told me where he was, gave me the address. I went to pick the truck up. Took the truck down to Jack Morris to try to get it fixed. But of course,
that was like somewhere around last year, I believe.
He said, man, I need that truck. I need that truck for tomorrow. I said, well, you got some shows to do tomorrow or something? He said, no, I got some traveling to do. I need to get around. I said, well, ain't you in Atlanta? Because that's usually where he is. He said, I'm in Atlanta right now, but I can be there tomorrow to get the truck. I said, tomorrow, which was, what was that? That was the 17th. I said, okay, well, if you come tomorrow, the truck won't be ready, but you can go ahead and drive it around because the windows and stuff like that are still good. Like, you ain't got to worry about nobody shooting at you now. He was like, yeah, that's really why I need it, because I don't want nobody shooting at me. I said, all right, cool. So then this stuff happened, right? And he called me at 3:15. You saw it. I said, okay, well, if you come tomorrow, the truck won't be ready, but you can go ahead and drive it around because the windows and stuff like that are still good. Like, you ain't got to worry about nobody shooting at you now. He was like, yeah, that's really why I need it, because I don't want nobody shooting at me. I said, all right, cool. So then this stuff happened, right? And he called me at 3:15. You saw it. He said, man, where my truck? He called me and said, man, where my truck is? I said, shit, it's still where it was. I need to come get that truck, man. I said, who you gonna send up here to get it? Because I know you out of town. He said, nah, I'm here. I said, you here where? He said, I'm in Memphis. I said, yeah, is everything okay? Because I already knew what had happened. Hey, right up the street, I could hear the sirens and everything. I said, is everything okay? He said, man, I need that truck and I need it bad. I said, I don't know what's going on. I said, but meet me up here tonight at about 6 o'clock so you can get that truck. He called me. And you see the things on the 17th. Let me tell you what he said. He called me and said, I'm gonna get these dates right. Ain't gonna be able to meet you right now. But can you drive my truck over somewhere, he said. I can't remember where he said, but can you drive it over here and I'll get the keys from you and I can go from there. I said, youngster, I ain't driving this truck. I said, this motherfucker shot up all on one side, windows cracked, windshield cracked, so I'm not driving this truck. I said, if you want this truck, you come get this motherfucker. He said, well, and I said, and you might not want to come get it tonight. I said, you probably want to wait till tomorrow or the next day, which is today. He said, yeah, that's right, E, you're right. I'm just gonna wait. I said, but you in the city though. Yeah, I'm in the city. I'm trying to fly out. I'm trying to get out of here by tomorrow. I said, actually, back at the jail. Because I had the truck right here. He pulled around there. He said, man, can I come upstairs for a minute? Came up here and sat down right there. Actually, came and sat down right there. I said, youngster, you all right? I looked at him just like that. I said, you all right? He said, I ain't do it. I said, do what? He said, I ain't do it. I don't care what they say, I ain't do it. I said, what are you talking about? Man, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't do it. I said, youngster. I don't call him youngster, I call him Sammy. I said, show him the picture of that car that they looking for. I said, who car is this? I don't know who car that is. So I did this right here. Hold on. I said, you don't know who car that is? I said, is that not a white Mercedes-Benz C300 that they looking for right now? He said, man, that's my girlfriend calling the policy. This is policy right here. All right. He said, I said, that ain't that car right there, that white car. He said, man, that's my girlfriend car you talking about right there. I said, youngster, are you all right? He said, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing. I said, let me tell you this right here. You got me caught up in some shit right now. I said, that car that's in your name, that you got insurance on, that you wrecked last year when you called me and told me you wrecked it. On the side, behind the passenger door. Yeah. Is it behind the passenger door? I think. Yeah. I said that car. Ain't but two doors. Ain't but two doors. Right. And on the passenger side, you can see where it's roughed up. I said you should have got that car fixed when it happened last year when your girl wrecked it. I said now these niggas riding around in that motherfucking car. I said best thing you can do right now is say that car's stolen, and I filed a report for it right now. Well, man, can you go and do that? I said, man, you fucked up. I said, y'all ain't think this shit out, man. I said, you fucked up. Man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Give me my keys so I can roll. I gave the nigga them keys. Can you get them? It don't come back. It ain't gonna come back to you.
So you guys tell us what your thoughts are. What do you guys think about the recording that you heard and the text message?
Okay, so that's the infamous recording. You know what I'm saying? Which to me, a lot of that shit don't add up. It don't sound right because we already know that the white lady, she got the car stolen at the gas station. They hit her niece in the head with the gun and they took it. They already been on the news. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't know. But it's like, damn, is somebody running a whole play like that? Like, what the fuck is going on? You hear me?
Hell yeah, like they're trying to create type of play actions on you, ain't they?
Yeah, like people are really putting that shit out there, like, call a nigga, hey, go ahead and say, pretend like this, do this, like, damn, like, come on, man. Like the lady that came out on the news now, but see, this all was made before everybody knew, nobody knew Cornelius was arrested. They didn't know, they knew everything about the car. And the lady on the news she never came out yet. You see what I'm saying? They didn't really release a lot of shit till they got straight dropped. So at that point, people could just run with anything. You see what I'm saying? But now it's like, damn, that kind of contradicts what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? Because that was actually made before we even knew who the car was stolen from. We even knew Cornelius was locked up. We didn't know none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
People be believing that story too.
Hell yeah, they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they believe that shit for real. That's the thing. They really believe that shit for real. It ain't even no like that's like the most everybody talking about that little thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about this shit, bro. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? On that part, that sounds like, hey, I don't know about that right there, man. Y'all, are we reaching too far or what? You know what I'm saying? Because right now we know that they is going all the way through with the charges. You know what I'm saying? We know that. So it's like, damn. And hold on. Oh yeah, that's what I want to look at. I want to see, what does this do right here? Look at this. I don't know any truth for this, but oh boy, put this out the whatever his name is, the custom pastor or whatever. I don't know. But he was just saying like Terrion Owens had numerous charges against him, including assault, kidnapping, theft for property, and even picked out of a lineup by Valerie Wilkerson as one of the persons that carjacked her for the white Benz. Okay, now check that out. Okay, so if he's saying that, he's the one, whoever put that out, I can't remember who put that out, but now you're saying that the lineup by Valerie Wilkerson, which I'm pretty sure is the lady, said he got picked up out of lineup from her. You see what I'm saying? So that makes it as he was one of the persons that carjacked her. You know what I'm saying, for the white Benz. But December 2nd, all his charges were dropped. You see what I'm saying? Now we don't even know how truthful that is. You see what I'm saying? It's like, damn. That's why it's like, man, we might have to just pay attention to the news a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We might have to just pay attention to the news just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much stuff that's coming out that it just ain't looking like it's true at all. Like, not at all. But as of right now, that's all they really got. Now, Dolph did really have some beef with them niggas. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? They was beefing for real. We just seen where they was all out at Castelia looking for him, all on live and shit like that. But that was a little bit back in the day. I want to say that they ain't crazy enough to keep that running because that shit already went public. You feel what I'm saying? But now, I'm just trying. To me, I mean, that might just be the way it looks right now. But to me, it don't look like Straight Dropping them got no bag or nothing. I don't know. What do y'all think though? They ain't moving like they got a bag. Maybe they 42 faking. They probably do. They said they had money to get a lawyer, and in this type of case, you're gonna have to have some money. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to put a lot down to get a lawyer. So maybe they do got some money. They both said that they had some money to get a lawyer or whatever. So maybe I don't know. That shit right there is crazy, but I know the trial is probably gonna be televised, so people gonna be able to see that. But as of now, you know what I'm saying, that's what we got. Both suspects got the same charges, you know what I'm saying? Theft, capital murder, attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Yeah, they had attempted murder, capital murder, theft, and they had gun charges too. So I wonder if they is crazy enough to let them cops get close to them guns, man, or find any of them guns. Because if they got any of them guns, man, say that's gonna be terrible. Now I see them talking about the fucking comedian that got killed for dissing Young Dolph and shit too. Let's see here. This is 1 month ago. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this because I think it's important because they just gonna tell you how which we might have to look at again. We might have missed something. How they said how they got caught. You know what I'm saying? So we can look at that and see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it the same way everybody else is. You know what I'm saying?
It's certainly a.
Let's see here. It wouldn't even. I'll just let y'all could just check out. Y'all could just hear the audio on it.
And how long? Hey,
I'm gonna
Dolph
just
got
play the
killed in
audio.
November, right? Dolph got killed in the end of November, right? Before Thanksgiving,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And them boys got picked up about 2 weeks ago.
Well, they
One of
said
them did.
Cornelious got picked up December 9th.
Okay, December 9th. And
So
his
really about a week and a half after that shit
yeah,
happened to Dolph. Not really too long, you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
They was already on it.
Damn.
Appropriate for this announcement. It's a major case. It's a big deal. We're proud of the work that everybody you see standing up here has done, and even some that you don't see. There are a lot of unseen heroes that participate in this case that you'll hear about them, but unfortunately you won't be able to see their faces.
Y'all can hear that, right?
I also want to thank the clerk's office for allowing us to.
Yeah, we can hear it.
And I'm told this is the first time that the Marshal Service has held a press conference in this space. So I think this is certainly fitting and proper that we do this. So we're going to give you a few updates in this investigation. So as you know, the U.S. Marshal Service is the federal government's primary agency for fugitive investigations. And yesterday, with the assistance of our headquarters Investigative Operations Division, headquartered at Marshall's headquarters in Arlington, Virginia, we got a tip that Justin Johnson was traveling on Highway 42 in Indiana. So we contacted the Great Lakes, U.S. Marshals Great Lakes Regional Fugitive Task Force and asked for their assistance. And so through a coordinated effort, they were able to stop a vehicle as it pulled into a truck stop in Brazil, Indiana, just outside of Terre Haute. And Justin Johnson was safely taken into custody. And once he was taken into custody, we also identified a second person that was in the vehicle with him. This man that goes by the name of Shondale, I'll spell his name Shondale, Barnett, Barnett. Shondale Barnett, date of birth is February 6, 1994. He's originally from Memphis, but lives in Dallas. Shondale Barnett is a person who we believe was providing assistance to Justin since we've been looking for him. He now faces charges of accessory after the fact, first-degree murder. Now, Justin Johnson, on the other hand, he was transported to the Knox County, Indiana jail. And he was booked on a violation of federal supervised release. He went before a federal magistrate in the Southern District of Indiana this morning at 11:30. He waived his identity hearing and he waived his bond hearing. So in essence, he has agreed to come back to face the federal supervised release charges in the Western District of Tennessee. He will go before a judge in this building, go before a federal magistrate and have an initial appearance on that charge.
Good afternoon. So what I'll do is provide just a bit of a summary of the MPD's work towards this particular case and the apprehension of these two wanted individuals. So on Wednesday, November 17, 2021, at approximately 12:24 p.m., Memphis police officers responded to a shooting at 2370 Airways Boulevard, Makiba's Homemade Cookies. Upon arrival, officers located 36-year-old Adolph Thornton Jr., known as Young Dolph, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Thornton was pronounced deceased on the scene by Memphis Fire Department personnel. After an exhaustive investigation by MPD staff, investigators, and supervisors, many who are in this room right now, 23-year-old Justin Johnson and 32-year-old Cornelious Smith were apprehended. Justin Johnson, who is a wanted person of interest in the murder of young Dolph, Adolph Thornton, is now in custody, thanks to the Marshal Service and their dogged, relentless, and unwavering commitment to getting this individual off the street. Cornelious Smith is now in custody as well, pending the following charges: first-degree murder, criminal attempt to first-degree murder, convicted felon in possession of a handgun, employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, and theft of property in the amount of $10,000 to $60,000. Thank you to our citizens and to the public for trusting the Memphis Police Department and utilizing our Crime Stoppers Anonymous tip line. This is an ongoing investigation. Thank you very much. And at this particular time, I'd like to ask our District Attorney General, Amy Wyrick, for remarks.
Good afternoon. As you have heard, the list of people and the energy involved in the work dedicated to apprehending these two individuals has been limitless. This case will be handled in the District Attorney's Office by three of our ADAs, Paul Hagerman, Austin Schofield, and Joey Griffith, who are assigned to our Crime Strategies and Narcotics Prosecution Unit. Because of the criminal histories involved in the individuals charged, the case will be assigned to our Special Prosecution Unit Division 7, which handles, as you all know, repeat violent felony offenders. I wanted to take just a minute and clarify a few things regarding the criminal history of Justin Johnson. So you've heard that Cornelious Smith was indicted by the Shelby County Grand Jury yesterday. You've heard the charges that he was indicted on. As for Justin Johnson, in July of 2015, at the age of 17, he was charged with aggravated rape and aggravated robbery at gunpoint. The victim in that case was a woman at an Econo Lodge. He was found delinquent. He was placed in the custody of the Department of Children's Services until his 19th birthday. Our office filed a transfer request in that case that was denied, and he was placed on the Violent Juvenile Sex Offender Registry. In January of 2017, January 31st to be specific, he shot three people at the Billy Hardwood Bowling Alley. Many of you all have covered that case. In February of 2017, he was arrested on that case after MPD solved it. In May of 2017, he pled guilty to 5 years concurrent for the shooting in the Billy Hardwood case. In November of 2017, he asked a criminal court judge to be released from that sentence, and the judge granted that request. That was 9 months of time on a 5-year sentence. In May of 2018, he was arrested with a handgun and illegal drugs. The next day, he posted a $7,500 bond. A week later, he was arrested for violating the conditions of his probation with the new gun and the new drug case. 3 days later, he posted a $15,000 bond on that violation of probation. Arrested for violating the conditions.
Okay, so that's all they had to say about that right there. This is giving a little history. Yeah, so he pretty much been like kind of like on the run for a minute.
Yeah.
He never really just got out of the trouble from the first shit that he had going on. So he probably didn't give no fucks at all. You know what I'm saying? Nigga he didn't give a damn. But now see him standing in front of that in court. It do look like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of feeling that pressure because, I mean, a life sentence, man, you know what I'm saying? That's just a lot.
And how many more guys they trying to pick up? And some dude named Trigger something. Trigger, who that guy is?
That's somebody else. I don't believe that he got nothing to do with it, though.
Okay.
Yeah. But they said that that they got some other people that they, you know what I'm saying? They saying that they hoping that it's going to open up. But, they just ain't saying, like, they never really told us shit anyway.
Right.
They only just told us about the Cornelious thing once they got straight dropped, which, that makes sense. Because if they feel like they the main two, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could at least, they got them in custody so they can release that information. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Once they get them in custody, that's when they start releasing shit. But they do feel like, they feel like it's going to be some more people, you know what I'm saying, involved or whatever. But, you never know. Let me see here. Murder capture. New shot 3 or 5. But I don't know, man. Like I say, it's looking like they not rolling the dice. They not, just, you see what I'm saying, just trying to get somebody to keep the public quiet and shit like that. You feel me? They basically said they know what they got. So if that was straight dropping Cornelious out there, man, that'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because to tell you the truth, this is like, out of all the high profile ones, this is like one of the ones that they got somebody real quick. You know what I'm saying? A week and a half after this stuff happened with Dolph, they already had somebody. We didn't even know about it. They getting indicted and all that. So once they put the indictment, that means you charged with it. They not playing no games. You see what I'm saying?
All I need is one scale, a couple bells. Came in this shit by myself. Dolph, why you fuck his girl? Shit, cause I'm a player. Quarterback, no NFL. Hey.
I'm telling you, man. Say, but we gonna see now. Only thing is now is the trial. Unless they pull up, you know what I'm saying? Unless they pull out some more, you know what I'm saying, some more stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now the only thing left is a trial. Now, a lot of people are forgetting that. So Makita's is still like shut down. It's just a big ass memorial out there. It's just getting bigger and bigger too. This should look crazy. I'm gonna have to show this real quick. Let me see here. I don't even know if y'all seen the video of. It's a long video of everybody outside after it happened, and they was just all talking and shit. But
Yeah, play that. Play that. I ain't seen that one.
that video, you gonna have to really just sit back and listen, type of shit. I gotta see if I can find it though. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let me see something. It's like an hour long too. That shit, I ain't gonna be able to play all that.
A growing tribute to the life of young Dolph. Tonight, we caught up with a man who takes time daily to maintain the growing memorial to the rapper. So Brad Broders is live at the mural with a story you'll only see on ABC 24. So Brad, who is this gentleman that cares so much?
Yeah, good evening, Rudy. Jeremiah Taylor, that's his name. He said he spends at least 15 minutes here each day, tidying, organizing, and adding on to this memorial for young Dolph that's growing in size and significance, with fans sharing fellowship. Whether it's a spray paint bottle or staple gun in hand, Jeremiah Taylor is a man on a mission each day at this memorial honoring slain Memphis rapper Young Dolph on Airways Boulevard.
He was a legend, he was a king, so he still deserves to be treated as such.
For Taylor, the persistence is personal. He, like Dolph, grew up in the Castalia Heights neighborhood, went to Hamilton High, and met the rapper several times.
It was very hard. It started off as me trying to get myself out of a rut. This really put me in a bad situation mentally or whatever. And so just for my mental health, it started out, all right, let me get to doing something positive.
So starting about 3 days after Dolph's death, inside Makita's Cookies, outside the store, Taylor, along with local activist Frank Gotti, make daily trips to organize, beautify, and freshen up this growing tribute.
And I want them to know, people around the world to know, yeah, we care about Dolph. We're not just going to have your stuff looking on any type of way.
Taylor provided this time-lapse video from 3 weeks ago showing the progress across hours. As of Friday, thousands of well-wishers signed their names and expressed their feelings about Dolph's life and his legacy.
The love he had, and people, a lot of people realizing and now seeing that's the person that he always was, you know, taking care of his community, being a philanthropist, and really promoting financial independence and the moral that he taught.
Now, Taylor said he's met people from as far away as New York and California who've added on to this memorial. He's hopeful that if this Makita's Cookie Store eventually reopens, there will be a permanent memorial set up for young Dolph, in addition to the honorary street a short distance from here on Airways Boulevard and Dunn Avenue. Live in the Memphis airport area, I'm Brad Broders reporting.
So let me see. I gotta see if I can actually find this shit though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I never shared it, so I could go back to it. But let's see if we can find this shit. Cause it was just a whole bunch of people outside, really like they partying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Motherfuckers and came back, got their hair did and shit. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. See if I can find this. Man, I know where I'm gonna have to go to see if I can find it. Let's see here. All right, hold on. This bitch gonna be hard to find. Let me see. Hold on. I know this shit is right here somewhere around where I'm looking at right now. I know that for a fact. I just gotta find this shit. Man, I know this shit wasn't too long ago, man. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. This might be over here. Let me see. And this live, I wasn't gonna do a long live this time. I was gonna do just a little something. I might not be able to find it because it look like this is too much shit. Let's see. Fuck it, man. I can't find this shit right now, man. I gotta do too much to find that bitch. But it's I don't know. I can keep looking for. I know. I just seen the motherfucker not too
They
long
probably
ago.
took that shit down or hid it out somewhere. You know how they do sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm pretty sure they still got it. I think they just titled that bitch differently or something,
Right.
and did some different shit to it. But it was just like the full video. The shit was like 2 hours. You know, where everybody's just sitting there looking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's sitting there watching and shit. Why they they didn't even pull his body out yet or nothing either. That video. Okay, I think I got it. Hold on, I got it.
Trying to get.
I just went here because I know it's quicker. I don't want to. We're going to have to listen to this nigga for a second.
Let me tell y'all something else that didn't make sense. Something else that didn't make sense was whenever those pictures that we proved that were fabricated, I showed.
This just to give y'all a little glimpse of what it looked like, you know, after it happened. A lot of people was pulling up on it. It's the crazy thing. A lot of people was pulling up on the scene like they damn near having a whole block party. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers went back and went and got fresh, all type of shit. Like it was really going on.
Yeah, Memphis got the #1 hated city. I ain't gonna count.
So Memphis got the #1 hating city.
This shit crazy. They block their hoes. Shut up.
What happened? Spiritual. He said, too much cash to be moving solo. That was the dude with the dreads. Someone said that was the dude with the dreads.
Man, I gotta talk every single second around. I want to find the original video. So we got I just don't feel like looking for it.
Said, bro, they just going through the tape. Them two boys.
Oh shit.
Fuck will follow him. Them.
I done fucked up. Yeah, give me 1 second.
All I need.
They alleged.
Damn, man. Somebody fucking talk.
Card. I said, you good? I'm missing it too. Yeah. The beginning of the video. All right, look. I have to go back to the very beginning. You talking about this?
I wish you stop talking about him.
That is crazy.
And look at this right here. As soon as the video starts. So one of them who do you think?